my foodies, let's come over here. We that like oh and bear food. We eat from this person's wedding to the other person's burial to this person's restaurant. Do you know that it is an easy way for you to be infected with hepatitis A virus? Hey, wait now, calm down. Also, for those of you that like oral anal sex, as another one I ain't sure pass for you. It is also a very common way by which you can be infected with hepatitis A virus. So what is hepatitis A virus? It's a short-lived contagious virus that causes inflammation of the liver. And you know how important the liver is to our existence. Now when we talk about hepatitis, we are talking about inflammation of the liver. There are lots of things that causes inflammation of the liver, but in this video we'll be concentrating on viruses that causes hepatitis. There are three common viruses that causes hepatitis. We have the hepatitis A virus, hepatitis B virus, and hepatitis C virus. This is a series. I'll be doing a series on it. So in today's video, I'll be concentrating on hepatitis A virus. Yes. So first off, let's start from the start. Hepatitis A is a short-term contagious liver infection caused by the hepatitis A virus. And one funny thing about this virus is, for most persons that are infected, they do not show symptoms, especially for children. Children that are infected with hepatitis A virus do not show symptoms. But that does not mean that they don't spread the virus, that they cannot spread the virus to another person. So you can see it's something that is really funny and we really need to take care of as soon as soon. So how is your environment? How is your personal hygiene? Do this really matter? It does. The major mode of transmission of hepatitis A virus is by ingestion, that is by taking in contaminated food, water, or direct contact with an infected person. Now let me break it down. When an uninfected person has direct contact with an infected person, direct contact such as oral anal sex, or they use the same syringe. In the case of people that do drugs, they use the same syringe with one that is infected with hepatitis A, that person will also become infected. When an infected person also consume food that is contaminated with hepatitis A virus, or take in water that is contaminated with the virus, the person also becomes infected. How do this happen? If an infected person uses the toilet and does not wash his or her hand properly and uses that dirty hand to prepare food for people to eat, the virus could get in contact with the food, therefore leading to infection of those that are not infected with hepatitis A virus. That's because this virus can be found in the blood and feces of infected person. So if the person does not have a proper personal hygiene, the person could infect others. And mind you, the person could do that not knowing that he or she is even infected. That's the funny part of it. So we really need to take care of people we come in contact with and what we eat. The symptoms of hepatitis A. Remember that not everybody that are infected shows symptoms. Very true. You should really know that. Not everybody that are infected show symptoms. But for those that show symptoms, there are prominent symptoms that we look out for. One is jaundice, the yellowing of the eye and of the skin. We also have fatigue, the person always feeling tired and weak. There's also loss of appetite. The person vomits, have nausea, diarrhea, dark colored urine. The person might also have this feeling of unwellness. It's called malaise. So the person have this feeling of unwellness, not really feeling like doing anything. Remember that the person must not show all the symptoms. 3 or 4 of these symptoms should be able to pin it to an infection of hepatitis A. So how can one prevent this? You can prevent this by being vaccinated with the hepatitis A vaccine. Like, this is the surest way of preventing being infected with hepatitis A. Be vaccinated. If you're yet to get the vaccine, go to your closest healthcare center, ask for the hepatitis A vaccine, and I'm sure they'll put you through on that. So be vaccinated. Another thing is your personal hygiene. Please be neat. What are the things you consume? Do you think about where you eat and what you eat and the kind of water you drink? Do you drink potable water? So these are things you should look out for. Also, in your house, is your house close to a sewage collection center? Make sure that sewage does not seep into your water, because it is one common way by which people are infected with hepatitis A. I must also point out hand washing. Like, I can't emphasize this enough. Hand washing. How regular do you wash your hand? Do you wash your hand after using the bathroom? Do you wash your hand once you get into your house? Because you don't know what you might touch. Hepatitis A virus persists in the environment. Like, it can stay in the environment for a long period of time. And you could just get infected in the process of touching this and touching that, putting it into your mouth. So make sure you regularly wash your hands. That once you have been infected before, that once you have previously been infected with hepatitis A, you cannot be reinfected. Yes, I think that's kind of a good news somehow because once you're infected with hepatitis A, our body would develop antibodies against the virus. So once the virus come in, your antibodies are all there working, and you can't be down with hepatitis A again. Treatment. Hepatitis A virus resolves on its own. It is self-limiting, meaning that it runs its course and it is just gone. You don't need to take paracetamol or whatsoever drugs. In fact, the drugs will complicate the issue. So you just allow it to run its course. What you need is you rest, you eat good food, you replace the fluids that have been lost during vomiting and diarrhea. You just drink lots of water, eat good food, have adequate rest, and you're good. Except in severe cases, if it's severe, then you can go for medical care. Apart from that, it resolves on its own and you're all good. Thank you for watching up to this extent, and if you're yet to subscribe, do subscribe, and if you're yet to click on the notification bell, do that, so that when I post another video, you'll be the first person to know about it. And share with your friends and family too. It will be of help to everybody. So remember, I'm rooting for you. Stay strong, and till I come your way in my next video, watch what you eat. Bye.